To show you how important it is to give blood, I'd like to introduce one of our own. People come into the business of blood banking for all kinds of reasons. Some it's because they've been trained to be a phlebotomist or a lab tech. For some people it's because it fits with their business degree, or they just want to do something good for the community. And I'd like to introduce to you someone who wanted to do something not only good for their community, but because it helped save the life of their child. I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Brandon Frail.
Thank you, Elizabeth. My son is named Ayden Atticus. He's an 8-year-old boy. And at the time of diagnosis, he was 4 years old, and we were over at Methodist Hospital when we were diagnosed. Obviously, when your child is diagnosed with cancer, it's a very difficult thing to understand, to grasp, and to try and put your arms around. And one of the many conversations I had with this oncologist, my son was diagnosed with a stage 4 cancer, very low survival rate, a very high morbidity rate in the treatments that come across. It's called neuroblastoma. After getting that diagnosis, I asked the doctor on many occasions, is this something that we can take care of? And he, while very comforting, looked at me very stoically and said, there is no cure for your son's cancer. The only real cure for cancer, and that of pediatric cancer, is the love of your community and of your neighbors to donate blood. Because every treatment that I hand this child will not only take away and strip him of his hair, but will strip him of the health of his blood. And people can't see that. The only way he'll be bolstered and he'll be able to survive is to be transfused. And when I say transfused, I'm not talking once, I'm not talking twice, I'm talking upwards of hundreds of times. My son was able to pull into a remission and did well, was able to go to his first year of school and survived. Unfortunately, the cancer that he has is a very high relapse rate, and he relapsed. He's now considered terminal. I want you to understand something about these kids and the courageousness that they have. We love it and we see it, but we can also support it, and we can do so infinitely. We can give blood to them so that they can continue to be courageous. My son may have an indefinite number of days, he may have a definite number of days, but I do know that when doctors come up to me and say he needs to be transfused, it isn't because he has a day or two to wait. It's because literally my son will die in front of me if he does not get a blood transfusion. And those days are extended by blood donors. You literally save my son. So the community in which I live in, the officers that I'm amongst right now, the community that I speak to today, the doctors that sit next to me, are those that granted me yesterday, that will grant me tomorrow, and hopefully, with God's grace, will continue to grant me many more days with my son. So let's please understand how much you matter, because today we're asking and telling you, you do matter.